All right, so this is problem number 2 that I run into, and they're both regarding these things, the pre-tension plates. You're supposed to put 6 screws into here at a star pattern. Right there, I'm freaking out because I don't know if I got it right. There's no hole. And I checked. There's no hole. First, I thought it wasn't lined up, but it's perfectly lined up because the other 5 screws go in. There's no hole. Look. Now look what it looks like when there is a hole. There, down, you can see. So I start freaking out, start taking the screws off. All 5 are in. So I'm going to install it with 6 holes. And I'm going to see if it holds. But I'm also going to call BowFlex. Today is March the 9th when this is being recorded. I'm going to call them on Monday and see if they can send me 2 more out that's cut properly. And then I will fix these as such. But the 5 holes should do just fine. But I will be calling and having another hole. And it's like that on both sides. Let me show you. This one. Look at that. There's no hole. And you could say, well, I could drill it. Nope. I paid too much money for this to drill this. So they're going to replace it. They're going to replace it. I could take a drill bit, drill a hole, bada boom, bada bing. But no, ma'am, no, sir. They're going to pay because I paid, so they're going to pay. All right, another issue that I'm having. Took the cam links out. You can keep these. I'll probably keep them just in case I have to replace. They go basically down in here. And they fit snugly. They keep this in place. They keep this from moving. This one, however, wants to give me a hard time. This one here does not want to come out. Maybe I'm just being scary. Maybe I don't want to break it. You know how you are when you first get something. I took the screw out. That one came right out. This one here is not. Let me see. I said you don't want to. Gotta lift it up. Lift it up, came out. Didn't tell you that. All right, guys. So I've actually finished the assembly, and I'll show you in a different video. I'm actually trying to clean up this mess down here, so it might be a few days, it might be tomorrow, but I am done. It took me probably maybe about 6 hours, and it took so long because space is a thing. Just a few things that I learned is that the boxes, you need to open up every box. So you need space. Open up every box so that everything can be accessible, because you start with box 2, but you're going to need early on things from each box. If you use the manual, it tells you what box the products are in. If you use it, you can use the manual for for you to read it, and then there's a video as well that's about 20 minutes long if you need some visual help. But the 2 combined do help you. Ran into a few problems, but if you have the tools, like I would recommend a screwdriver that you can change Allen bits, and you can have it because you're going to need one of those. A lot of Allen wrenches, a lot of twisting. You need a wrench as well, an adjustable wrench. Got to have one of those because you're going to be dealing with different size bolts. Outside of that, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Now, cleanup is a hot mess. I'm doing that. I'm going to do that for the next 20, 30 minutes or so. And then today is Saturday the 9th. And then I'll get back to it tomorrow. My goal would be to start working out on Monday. But what I'm going to try to do is finish cleaning up so that way I can show you guys what it looks like, the different accessories that came with it. And yeah, I mean, just looking at it, and I pulled the little tension rod stuff. It was straight. It was straight. I'm super excited. I'm going to look into getting some accessories as well. But all of that stuff will be in a later video. But so far, so good. Haven't used it, just looking at it. I mean, it's neat. It's sitting right off screen. It's neat. It's not compact. This thing is a monster. It's just as big as I thought it would be. But yeah, I'm excited. So anyway, ran into a few problems. I am 2 screws short. As I'm cleaning up, I'm going to look for those screws, but I'm 2 screws short of what I need. At least I think I am. There could be where I can get these screws to fit, but it looks like I'm gonna be short. Yeah, and they gave me some, looks like some caps, some plastic stuff. Doesn't look like they give you any extra, that's for sure. You have exact amounts. So yeah, that's, I mean, overall it was straight, man. So I'm looking forward to using it. But I'll clean up, I'll do an update video, I'll show you the stuff that came with it, and we'll go from there. All right, guys.